Year 3, it's Miss Postil. So today's English task is all about a recount. Now you know what a recount is, we've written plenty of these in the past, okay? But if you go onto the BBC Bite Size, which is tagged, the link is below, then it shows you all about what a recount is. There's a nice little video there of you to watch about somebody's fishing trip. But it also tells you what to include in your recount, okay? Now I've written a little recount about lockdown here, so I'm going to read that to you first and then we're going to check it together using the success criteria on BBC Bite Size. Okay, so my recount is my lockdown recount. I've not finished it all, but I've made a good start. Okay, so I've put, I found the first week of lockdown quite tricky. I missed my friends, my family and all the children at school. By the second week I started to feel less anxious as I found a little routine. First, I made sure I woke up early, although Patrick assisted with that. After I gave Patrick his delicious warm Weetabix, I made sure I had a quick hot shower, so I felt, and I've made a little change here, so I felt refreshed and ready for my day. After playing with his colourful noisy toys, Patrick and I were ready for some fresh air. My favourite walk is by the long, peaceful canal, which is normally quiet so Patrick can walk down the flat, sandy path. I think I enjoy it so much because I can hear the birds singing, watch the ducklings swimming, hold Patrick's tiny hands, and wonder who lives in the beautiful, modern houses on the other side. Do you think they spot me peeping? And then I could carry on to what happens during the rest of my day in lockdown, okay? If you go back to the BBC Bite Size page, it's telling you that you need to write in the first person. So that means you're telling us that it happened to you, which I've done in mine. I've used lots of I's and we. I missed my friends. I found the first week tricky. I started to feel a little less anxious. Okay. I've used the past tense because it's already happened. So I've told you about the first week. I've used some past tense words with an ed suffix. Missed, started, I made sure I woke up, okay, assisted, all of our past tense words end in ed. Remember, some of them don't end in ed, but they're still past tense. Then it says you need to tell me in chronological order. So I'm looking for time words such as first, next, then, finally. After that, in a little while, all of those time words that we've looked at in school as well, okay? Chronological order means that you don't tell me you went to bed at 7 o'clock, but first you got up and had your breakfast, then you went out for some fresh air, but before you did that, you played with your toys, okay? You have to tell me what's happened throughout the day in the right order. I can use descriptive words and expanded noun phrases, okay? So some of my expanded noun phrases, I've used commas in a list here. My friends, my family and all the children at school. I've used some feelings words. I've used anxious. I've used delicious warm Weetabix, quick hot shower, colourful noisy toys, and then I've put quite a bit of description about my walk, okay? I've not just told you that I've been on a walk. I've thought about, let me try and tuck that in there. No. I've thought about what I can hear, what I can see, what I can feel, okay? Think about your senses as you're describing your walks to me if you've been out on any walks during lockdown, okay? And it tells you to focus on the most exciting parts. I don't need to know that you spent 20 minutes watching a YouTube video, okay? Tell me what's been exciting about lockdown. Tell me about your best day or your best moments in lockdown. That's your challenge today. I know there is a little challenge on BBC Bite Size, so feel free to have a go at both if you want. But don't forget to tag me in your work or email it over to me and Miss Sweeney. Can't wait to read what you've been up to. Okay, see you soon. Bye.